Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jag, this is RC Adventures NT, and we're back with another unboxing for us today. So let's look at what we've got. It's the Axial SCX24 Basecamp edition. Let's have a look. Okay, so this little guy has been out for about a while, probably came out at the start of 2025 from Axial. The ever popular SCX24 platform. You would have all seen the license bodies, the Jeeps, the Lexuses, all of that. They're actually sort of becoming a little bit of a subculture within RC. They've always been on a little bit of the pricier side for a 124 crawler because of the licensing and everything like that. So what Axial have done is they have done exactly what they did with their SCX10 Basecamp. They've shrunk it down to 24 scale, and they've cut some costs in some areas and brought it down to just over 150 bucks Aussie dollars now, which is pretty good for what you get. Okay, let's have a quick look at the box before we take it out. As you can see, the front, I kind of like this display. It's a little bit toyish, but it's also nice to be able to see what's in the box before you actually open it. As you can see, I got the white one. There are 3 different colors available. The pink is pretty wicked, but I couldn't get it when I was ordering this. So I like the white. It's a little bit more subtle anyway. It's probably more my style. With the Basecamp models, they've cut the cost. They put a generic style body on, which I actually quite like. And there is still some licensing, like the wheels and tires. I think they're Falcon tires and Black Rhino rims, but we'll have a look at that when we open it up. But anyway, you can see on the back there's some info just about the car. There's worm gears in the front and rear diffs. It's a steel chassis, C channel, so pretty strong. It is a 24 scale, but the wheelbase on this one is slightly larger than some of the other SCX24 models. So enough talking, let's open it up, let's get her out, let's have a look, let's have a drive. All right, let's see what you get in here. I need my knife. Always cut away from you. I've been prone to accidents lately, so I should be careful. Sorry again about the ankle, Tony. If you haven't already, go check out my boy Tony Droney's channel. He does wicked reviews, unboxings, RC cars, slot cars, drones, so many cool videos, bushfires. Go and check him out. I'll leave a link to his channel below. Now back to this. All right, do it this way so you guys can see it as well. It comes out. That's a cool little background, little setting. Woo. All right, so I'll put that aside for a sec. So in the box, we've got a little care package with all your usual paraphernalia. One thing I must say about the Axial stuff is the packaging is very nice. It's very quality. It's not over the top. There's not too much of it, but it's just really good. I like it. 4 AAA batteries for the transmitter, which is always handy. I've had some issues with batteries provided with RC cars recently when they've just been dead, and it's stumped me when I've tried to turn the car on and it won't go, and then I've changed the batteries and they work. So something to keep in mind. A little lanyard clip thing. I'm assuming that's for your receiver. Spare drive shaft, little tiny Allen key. What have we got in here? We got your quick start guide, which, oh yeah, it's also got, this is actually really good. I saw this on another YouTuber's channel. For someone like me who's relatively new to RCs, it can get really confusing knowing the different types of connectors for your batteries. There's so many different ones. And if you're like me, I wanted to keep them all the same, but it's proved to be harder than I thought because everyone likes to use different connectors. So this actually has a really good description right at the top of all the different connectors. There are some there that I've never even heard of. So I just thought something really cool I noticed on another video. Spectrum paraphernalia, love it. 15% if you order through them. You can use that QR code if you want. I'm not going to. Oh, that's cool. We've got some more paraphernalia, but it's from Proline. So, because this is a base model, they've assumed that people are going to upgrade it, which is exactly what I'm going to do. This is going to be a series of videos where we're going to start off stock, and then I'm going to throw some dollars at this thing, and we'll see how good we can get a base model. But here we've got some really cool upgrade options from Proline. We've got some more on the back there. Some of those tires look sick. Right, and some shocks there. Shocks will be one of the first things I'm doing, and we'll get to the reason why when we have a look at the car. And then we've actually got a physical instruction manual. A lot of companies are now going to just a QR code and having everything online, which is pretty cool. We've all got smartphones, so it's good to be able to have the instructions with us whenever we're, out and about. But I'm old school. I like paper. And that's pretty cool. So that'll just go with the pile of the others. Okay, so let's see what else we've got in the box. Oh, that's in there. Another box. Okay, nothing. Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right, so you've got your USB charger for the battery, and okay, so the transmitter is a FlySky SLT2. SLT2. I don't know why I said it like that. Pretty standard. Feels nice. Feels quality. There's no thumb grip, but again, with my hands, don't need it. Blessed. You've got your percentage switch on the side, 50, 75, 100. Probably doesn't apply to microcrawler. Your usual buttons, adjustments, pretty standard sort of stuff. Now for the fun part. Let's have a look at this little guy, shall we? All right. Wow. What the?
A few moments later.
Cable ties, very strong. All right. All right. There we go. Look at that little beast. I don't know why it just makes me laugh, this thing. It's adorable. She's springy. All right. So let's get down, have a look, and see what this one's all about. Alrighty, guys, let's open her up and see what we're working with here. Velcro body, which is really cool. Hinges up, but the back can also come off. Also Velcro, so the whole body comes off, which is pretty cool. I really like that. I wonder if the camera's picking up the pearlescence of that paint. That's pretty cool. So what they've done basically with the Basecamp models, they've cut costs to bring the price down, obviously, but how they've done that is in some pretty cool ways. Like I said, the generic body, also there's no tray, there's no interior, that kind of thing as well. But I actually don't mind that, especially in a crawler. It's not looking to be really scale for this size. Anyway, not what with my intentions for the thing is. Another big thing before we get into the internals, where they've cut costs, is a lot of the newer models of the SCX24 have oil-filled shocks, whereas this one, like the older versions, have friction shocks, which, something this size, yeah, it's okay. It's all pretty cool, but I love the look of oil-filled suspension going over rocks, and when this thing bounces, it takes away a little bit of that scale look, which is why one of the first upgrades we'll be doing to this will be changing the shocks. But anyway, you can see standard SCX24 platform, steel chassis. The battery goes in here. I've already put that on charge, so we can take this out. It's a little 2S LiPo. Spectrum 2-in-1 ESC receiver, little brushed motor out there. I can't remember the size of it, but I can put it up here. Pretty standard form. Licensed bumpers, front and rear, which I find to be pretty interesting, but that's also pretty cool. Also, the wheels and tires, they are sick. They are licensed. You've got Black Rhino rims with Falcon tires, reminiscent of most of the Ford Rangers driving around Darwin. It's pretty standard uniform for them, but they do look cool. AS1 servo, axle mounted. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. I won't open the diff covers, but they're metal worm gears, front and rear. It's very light. I reckon some weight in the front will be another early upgrade for this. Let's see how easy it is to get the body back on. So the back part of it here, where the Velcro is, actually swivel, so it's easy to sort of line it up with the back of the body, stick that on. The front, you have to sort of align, so there you go, done. And there it is, easy as. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like the look of it. I think it looks, I don't know, it looks a bit beefier than a lot of the other 124 crawlers that I've seen. All right, enough talk, I suppose. Let's get that battery charged up and have a run. All right, guys, let's see what this little fella can do. guys, so my first impressions, final impressions, I love this thing. I think it's so cool. I bought this with the intention of taking it on a holiday over Christmas, chucking it in my bag and just having something to play around with in the hotel room. But I think the potential is so much more. So I can't wait to see what becomes of this little beast. We need a name. Thinking Wilbur. Looks like a Wilbur, but we'll see. See you soon. Check out my other videos. Drop a like, a subscribe, show some love. I'm trying to grow the channel. See you next time.